Compact track loaders will extend your working season and help you operate in difficult ground conditions. But if you encounter these on your job site, you may break a hydraulic hose or crack a coupler, and then your productive day suddenly gets cut short. Bobcat sets the standard for uptime protection. Throughout the machine, Bobcat offers the best protection of hoses and couplers and the best undercarriage protection you can get. Let's take a closer look. You don't see any hydraulic hoses on this Bobcat loader arm. Why? Because they are completely protected inside the arm. There's very little chance of getting your hydraulic hoses pinched or caught. Notice how the couplers are mounted directly on this lift arm plate, and the guard extends past the coupler for added protection. And look, this one set of couplers works for both standard and high flow attachments. More on that when you see how awkward the other ones are. Look at the giant, clumsy coupler setup on this Caterpillar machine. It sticks way out here in the open. You have one set of couplers for standard flow attachments and another for high flow. This looks like a giant albatross waiting to end your day if it gets snagged, broken, or bent. These wires look important. Not sure why they didn't try to protect them with this guard. If you make some modifications, you should be able to get them protected. The Caterpillar hoses run on the outside of the arms, exposing them to all kinds of potential snags and objects. This machine has steel and flexible tubing on both lift arms, totaling approximately 55 feet. That's 55 feet of potential downtime. On Bobcat loaders, nearly all of that tubing is safely protected inside the arms. Here's John Deere, another albatross of exposed couplers. Again, we see two sets, one for the standard flow and one for the high flow. Says a lot about the quality of their attachment design, but we're not going there. This plate is supposed to guard them, but isn't doing much. On the top and bottom of the lift arm, they have approximately 100 total feet of exposed hoses and wires. Half the exposed hoses are not even steel. They are flexible hoses that are much more susceptible to punctures. And when the lift arm is raised, these hoses are completely exposed. Check out these flexible hoses. Just a foot above the tracks. Another classic, the automotive hose clamp, holding these hoses to the tilt cylinder. Bobcat welds these brackets. Takeuchi has a similar design that leaves all these couplers vulnerable. This bar offers some defense, but it doesn't come close to the complete protection that Bobcat offers. And how many exposed hoses do we have here? The total is close to 50 feet. Down here, close to the ground, you have a lot of potential for hose damage. The tracks are subjected to rebar, concrete pieces, tree branches, and other objects. If you snag or puncture a hose, you're done for the day. On the Bobcat compact track loader, the entire undercarriage is enclosed. Your hoses and drive motors are well protected. In fact, you can't even see them. Now, look at the Caterpillar undercarriage. Wow, what a difference. All these exposed driveline hoses, something like this could really cause problems. All this space for debris and objects to enter, right in the middle of your working environment. The newer Caterpillar steel track design is supposed to be better. Let's check it out. Not much better. We still have the same flaws with exposed driveline hoses and open areas that are vulnerable to damage on tough job sites. We all want to stay out of the shop. With the hose routing and protection on Bobcat compact track loaders, you're better prepared for those unexpected hazards. Don't let a cheap piece of rebar, rock, or unseen debris cost you miserable downtime. Rest easier knowing you picked a brand that offers the best uptime protection. And guess what? That's a definite Bobcat advantage.